Hey everybody, it's SaskiaSketches, and today I am opening up a certain package, and this time it's not a scroller box. This time we've got something really cool and special. Because a little while ago I commissioned Holly Brown to draw my characters Kling and Clang, and today I'm seeing the artwork in person for the first time, and I am so incredibly excited, if you can tell already. I love the way it turned out because I saw a photograph of it, but I haven't seen it in person yet, so let's take a look. If it wants to open. Ah. Open up, please. Okay, go on. Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. Just look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is crazy to be able to hold this. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it so much. I love it so much. Holly, if you're watching this, thank you so much for drawing this for me. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's incredible. Okay guys, but that wasn't the point of this video. Today I'm going to actually colour in this artwork, and don't you worry, I'm not going to colour on this. I'm going to make a photocopy of it, but ever since I saw it I was like, oh, I want to colour it because it looks like such a fun colouring page, right? And I mean, it's a pretty dark setting, so there won't be much colour, but oh my goodness, it's so gorgeous. I love it so much. Oh, I'm so excited to colour this in. Okay, so like I said, I made two photocopies of this, and the reason I made two is because I wanted to experiment a little bit and see which colours would work and stuff, or where to use them. So yeah, my first instinct was to use blues and purples because it's nighttime and stuff. So I grabbed a couple Copic markers. I used the blue ones and the blue-violet line, and yeah, for the first copy I just you know, tested out the colours a bit, where I wanted to put them down and how I wanted my values to look, and the values were mostly determined already because Holly had done the artwork in grayscale, right? So I knew kind of where I'd be putting the lights and the darks, although I did want to colour in Kling and Clang's bodies because those are pretty dark in the character design. So that was one of the first things that I knew I wanted to do, and the reason I decided to go with blues and purples is because, I mean, I guess it looked nice, right? Because I tried it out, and yeah, I wasn't sure whether I wanted to add in that much colour, but then once I thumbnailed it out and tried to do it on the first copy, I was like, hey, yeah, this kind of looks pretty cool. So that's what I ended up going with. If it didn't look so good, I probably would have experimented a little bit more, but I was pretty happy with how it turned out, or like how my testing and that stuff went. Yeah, so that's the colour scheme that I went with on the second copy, and the first one I just printed out on printer paper, and the second one I did on a bit of a thicker paper. I think it was Bristol board, and I did that because I wanted a little bit more I mean, I guess room to play with, because yeah, the markers would probably have bled through quite a bit, and I wouldn't have been able to blend as much if I had just used printer paper or a layer that much. I don't blend as much with my markers. Though the blacks didn't really stay put or didn't really get printed out properly. I don't know why that is. I assume it's because the paper was a bit too thick for the printer, although yeah, I'm not quite sure, but anyway, it didn't really matter because I let it dry for a few days, maybe even a few weeks. I've been trying to get around to this video, but a lot of stuff came up in between, so that's why it's a bit late. I received this in I guess maybe last month, maybe even a month before, but yeah, I really love how it looks though, because like, my gosh, it is gorgeous. I love this commission, and this is one of the first things I ever commissioned. I've never commissioned anybody as YouTube famous, I guess, as Holly, although oh, it does not disappoint. Oh, I love how it looks, and yeah, I mean, it's so crazy, it's beautiful, and I printed it out a little bit smaller than the original size, as you can probably tell. The original was I think A4, and I did this on A5 paper because I mean, I don't yeah, it didn't really fit into the frame as well, so and also not to put too much pressure on myself, I ended up going with a smaller size because I mean, it's gorgeous artwork, and it's kind of like this. I mean, there always comes a little bit of pressure, right, with colouring somebody else's work or like finishing something somebody else started. Although I mostly just had a blast doing this. I loved colouring it, and yeah, I wasn't stressed at all. I was just loving it and really enjoying the experience of being able to colour like this, because I don't do that many marker pieces, although I do really love doing them. So overall, I guess I just really had a fun time. I really enjoyed colouring this, and mostly because nothing went wrong. I mean, sometimes things go wrong, right, in artworks, and you're like trying so hard to fix everything, and it was all pressure and stuff. But luckily that wasn't the case this time, so that made me yeah, I guess just enjoy the process a lot more. And it's not like I mess up that much or that often, but it does happen occasionally, right? Or nothing, or it doesn't always go super smoothly, and yeah, so this time it actually did went that way, because I mean, everything that I planned to do, that I tried to do, actually worked. So that was a lot of fun, because I really experimented with the lighting effect. So I wanted a blue light coming from above and a purple light, I guess, coming from a little bit below. So yeah, I kind of had a gradient going from the top of the piece to the bottom of the piece, from dark blue to dark purple. And oh my gosh, I really love how it came together. I love how it came out, and especially that lighting. I normally don't really do that much lighting. I do like to do it every once in a while, but I normally don't put that much effort and time into lighting, and it was so much fun to play around with, especially like that heavy light source, heavy coloured light source, you know, that type of thing, heavy rim lighting and stuff. I guess I was just really inspired by Drawing with Waffle's latest video, because she did a piece for Adobe, I guess, because she was sponsored us or a featured creator or something, and she did a very pretty illustration of herself behind some neon lighting, and that was so gorgeous. And I guess I was just inspired by that, and I tried to do something of the sort. I mean, it didn't turn out like neon lighting, that's not what I was going for, but I really do like it. That it has a kind of glow, right, and a kind of otherworldly feel, and I just love how this piece came together. And the only thing that I struggled a little bit with, right, because there might be the contrast, although I didn't really struggle with it. I just think it maybe got a little tiny bit lost, but I think the lighting helped preserve the shape of Cling and Clang, right, because that's what I was a bit worried about. If I made their bodies very dark and the surroundings very dark, they might blend in too much. The only thing that might have happened with is Kling's antlers and Klang's horn, although I guess it doesn't really matter too much. They still, you know, look pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool. I think they look awesome because Ollie drew them, and I really like how the colouring came out, to be honest. I love how the two of them look, and the purples and the blues, they look really good together, actually. And I just love how well it turned out and stuff. I really enjoy the way this piece looks now. And I already enjoyed it a ton, so that's really cool. And I'm just such a fan of Holly. Okay, can we just like all show her channel some love? I mean, I know I'm really small and stuff, but if you haven't checked her out, please go do that. And the only thing is, if you're not really big on swearing, maybe you shouldn't watch her. Although I adore her artwork, and I can look past the swearing and stuff. It doesn't really bother me that much. So once again, a big thank you to Holly for drawing this artwork for me. This video wouldn't be possible without you, and I'm so happy with how it turned out. Thank you so much. Okay guys, we're almost at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more art videos every single Friday. Have a great weekend guys, and keep on sketching. Bye!